Hey, welcome back. It's Jeff, and I believe I can heal my body naturally from lupus. Now, I can't say without pharmaceutical drugs anymore because a month ago I had some really bad constipation, chronic and painful constipation, and this lasted for about 2 weeks. So I went to the pharmacy and I bought this over-the-counter laxative to help me go because I needed help and I wasn't going by myself. So, that was a month ago. But let me tell you, there is good news, all right? Because I since then pretty much resolved the issue. And what I did wasn't all that remarkable or special. You probably already know about this yourself. So what I did was I just did a Google search, okay? A YouTube search, I mean. And it didn't take long for me to find a video of Dr. Goldner talking about this topic. So a lot of people who do her protocol seem to have some problems with constipation sooner or later. And it's because most of us already have gut issues, and then we go from having gut problems to this now hyper-nourishing vegan diet where we're consuming all this fiber, and the system just can't handle all of that. So I definitely experienced that myself, and it was like, I started having a bit of nausea and pain, and yeah, I couldn't go on my own. So what she recommends is real simple. You just increase the flaxseed oil intake and drink more water. So because I was already drinking a gallon of water a day, I didn't, really want to go any more than that. But I went from taking 2 or 3 tablespoons of flaxseed oil a day to now 6. And I also bought black seed oil, and I take another 2 tablespoons a day of that. And since then, I've been pooping regularly. My energy has gone back up, and yeah, I'm back to feeling good. But I still have my concerns because my whole lupus journey started with me already knowing I have a leaky gut. So a little bit over a year ago, before I was even diagnosed with lupus, I went and seen a holistic doctor, and she went and did all of her unconventional testing, and she was able to confirm that I have leaky gut because of my food sensitivities and all of the symptoms I was having, the chronic fatigue. I was pretty much bald at the time, hair fell out, testicle pain, and joint problems. And yeah, she was, based on my symptoms and the inflammation she was able to see in my body, she diagnosed me with leaky gut. And then I spent a week in the hospital not too long after that. So that's how this whole thing started for me. So I've been really interested in learning more about the gut over the past, I'd say 6 to 8 weeks, 2 months. That's what I've been up to, in case you've been wondering. Just trying to get to the bottom of this leaky gut situation. So I went and seen 2 conventional GI doctors because that's what my insurance would cover, And then I also went and did a lot of testing on my own that I paid out of my own pocket. And I'm going to share all of that in this video series. Yes, it's going to be 3 parts. This one is going to be just, I guess, what I've been doing, what I've been up to, the tests I've been getting done. And then the second video is going to be all about my results. It's 6 tests in total and a little bit of blood work. I'm going to share all of that in the second video. And then the third video is going to be what I plan on doing about it. So yeah, I don't think it doesn't make sense to get all this testing and just lab work and paying for stuff if it doesn't inform you to make an empowered decision, a well-informed health decision. So that's what I'm about. I don't want to just get a bunch of tests from conventional doctors so they can diagnose me with something else and just offer drugs. I think y'all already know how that goes. So Yeah, before I talk anymore, I just want to share with y'all what I think a leaky gut sounds like. So I shot this video about a month ago, and it's me on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. And yeah, this is just what my gut sounds like, and I don't think it's normal. I think this is what leaky gut sounds like, and hopefully I can resolve this issue of mine, and I'm taking y'all with me, so here it is. All right, so I'm going to show you in just a second the gut noises that I've been talking about. Right now it's 10 a.m. and I haven't eaten anything yet. And the last time I ate was yesterday around 6 or 7 p.m. So that's well over 12 hours. I'm completely empty. And that's actually the only way I can show you guys the noises that my gut makes, okay? It's only when I'm on an empty stomach, and the moment I eat something, it goes away. Now, it's not painful, but it is something that concerns me because I know I have leaky gut. I was tested for this a little bit over a year ago from a natural doctor. Yeah, just hear it out. Enough talking. This is what it sounds like first thing in the morning. So again, I haven't eaten anything yet, just maybe about 20 to 30 ounces of water. You know, something that I definitely want to get checked out, and I'm doing everything I can to, you know, get this situated. So here's what I did. I went and seen 2 conventional GI doctors. The first one, you know, wasn't very helpful. The guy's conventional, you know, what can I say? He just asked me if I ate fruits and veggies, and you know, just offered some drugs, and I'm not with that. So I went and seen another doctor, okay? And this woman was a lot better, you know. She actually seemed like she cared, and she was actually trying to get to the root cause. So she ordered a CAT scan for me, and you know, what can I say? I appreciate that. At least she's trying. Hopefully I can get some answers here. But if not, it's okay because I'm used to it. You know, that's usually what you get with these conventional doctors. So it's okay if I don't get any answers, because I've also went on my own and paid out of my own pocket to get a Siebel test done. And I actually have that coming in the mail in the next few days, a Siebel test. And I also ordered the heavy metal toxicity test because, you know, I hate to admit it, but growing up I drank way too much tap water and just eating canned foods, and just, you know, knowing what I know now about all the toxins in our tap water, you know, heavy metals that we're pretty much all exposed to, and me not knowing any better, just drinking tap, you know. Like, I had bottled water growing up, I had filtered water, but whenever we ran out, I wasn't like in a hurry to get some more. I would just drink the tap. So yeah, it's kind of embarrassed to admit that now because I know better, but that's the truth. You know, I drank way too much tap and ate a lot of canned food growing up. So, you know, there could be a chance that I have some heavy metal toxicity in my body. So yeah, I want to check that out, and I have that test coming in again in a few days. Of course, I'm going to make a video about that, so stay tuned. And yeah, that's it for now. I hope you guys were able to hear the noises my gut was making, you know. Let me try again, just in case y'all didn't hear it. Yeah, that's the best I can do. I hope you guys can hear that. It's real funky. I'm pretty sure that's the leaky gut. You know, that's what leaky gut sounds like, because that's exactly what what it sounds like, you know, like something is leaking, you know. There's some type of fluid that is somewhere where it doesn't belong, because I haven't eaten in over 12 hours and all I had today was a little bit of water. So yeah. Hey, so look what came in this morning. It's my test kits. I've never been so excited to get some lab work done. Yeah, I'm gonna open these up and go through all the instructions thoroughly so I don't mess anything up. And yeah, of course, I'm gonna share with y'all my results. So this first one, it's a toxic metals test. So I shared with y'all a little bit in the last video what it's testing for. The main ones are like mercury and lead and arsenic and just a lot of other heavy metals that's in our tap water, and I mean all over the place. You know, you can do your research on how else we're exposed to heavy metals. You know, canned food is another one. I've even heard of some pharmaceutical drugs, you know. So yeah, I want to check that out. I'm pretty sure I have some mercury or some type of heavy metals. I already told you I drank tap water growing up. So, you know, I just want this test to confirm so I can know for sure what specific metals I'm you know, positive for. And then, you know, I know there's protocols out there, you know, natural ways to detox the body. So I'll definitely check that out once I have my results. And then this second test, almost like the first, it tests for environmental toxins that we're all exposed to and seems to be causing a lot of health problems for people nowadays. So just to name a few, you know, there's like pesticides and herbicides and all kinds of funny stuff in our food. Yeah, I'm just talking fruits and vegetables here. There's still like chemicals on that if you're not buying like organic or buying your own or growing your own food, you know. So I don't even need to talk about the processed stuff, you know, the fast food. There's all kinds of mystery ingredients in our food supply. So, you know, when you see a conventional doctor, you know, my rheumatologist told me that there's no known cause for lupus, you know. There's just something in the environment that seems to trigger someone who already carries the gene for it. So that's why I'm doing the best that I can to figure this out, okay? I mean, the information is, the internet is exposing a lot of things. So, you know, the average person has more options. So that's why I ordered these tests, and they're not cheap, you know, they're real expensive. But it's because I went to 2 conventional GI doctors, and they really didn't seem all that interested in testing me for these things. I spoke to my first GI doctor who, you know, didn't seem interested in testing me for that. So I went out on my own and bought the test straight out of my pocket. It hurts, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to do everything I can to get my health back, all right? So, you know, if my experience with this company goes well, I'm going to recommend it to y'all. I'm going to share everything I've done and the protocol I decide to follow to detox my body from these environmental toxins and heavy metals. And there's also a third test that I've been looking at. It's I'm going to have to provide a stool sample, and it's like a real comprehensive analysis of my poop. So I'm taking a look at that. It's another expense, but I'm gonna try my best to get my insurance company to pay for it, you know. So wish me luck on that, okay? Fingers crossed. I'm trying to get them to cover that test, but if not, that's all good, you know. I'll come out of pocket again, and of course I'll share that experience with y'all. So that's the update for today. I got my test. I'm super happy. I'm gonna finally get some answers, and yeah, stay tuned for the next video. So this is why I can't say without pharmaceutical drugs anymore, because as you can see, I own quite a few, and without a little bit of help, I'm just not using the bathroom by myself. I'm talking number 2 here. So as you already know, I went and seen 2 conventional GI doctors, and they both recommended this Miralax. I never used it, but it's supposed to help with constipation. You see the seal is still on there, but yeah, I haven't used it because I found something else that works for me. I'm talking about these. I'll talk about that later, but yeah, again, it's here just in case. And they recommended this too. To be honest with you, I don't know what this is, but just coming from the system, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a bit skeptical, so I never even touched it. But again, I have it just in case, you know. There is a time and a place for pharmaceutical drugs, so that's why I still keep them, because you never know. And they really are powerful drugs, you know. They can, like this Prednisone, for example, can bring down inflammation really, really fast. And this was given to me last June, because that's when I was struggling the most with my inflammation, and I was in the hospital. They injected me with this along with lots of other things. But this is what brought down the inflammation, and I keep this here too, again, just in case. But I don't like side effects. Y'all already know how that goes, so that's why I haven't been taking it. And it actually expired. This has been here for over a year. I got it last June, so anyway, I don't know how potent it still is, but again, just in case, that's why I keep it. Now, I went and bought these 2 on my own. This is just one of those cheap suppositories from Walmart. I used it once and it didn't help, so yeah, I'll probably end up throwing that out. And then this Dulcolax, it's another suppository. This actually helped me out. This is what I was using for 2 weeks that helped me like big time, you know. So I went and bought over-the-counter Dulcolax just like this at the CVS. A small pack. I think there's like 8 in a pack, and I went through that real fast. So I went and got the Big Brother 28 on Amazon, and luckily I haven't needed to use it. I used maybe like 1, but as you can see here, like I have like all of them still in here because I haven't needed to use it because I've been using this. So this is a more natural way to deal with constipation. So I take 6 tablespoons of this flaxseed oil, and I take 2 tablespoons of this black seed oil every single day. I pretty much just break it in half. 3 and 1 in the morning, and then another 3, and then a 1 in the evening. And so far so good. I've been pooping regularly. I don't feel backed up or anything like that. No more nausea or pain. But obviously I have some serious gut problems. I understand that these are just managing symptoms here, because I shouldn't have to take all of this oil to help me poop every day, you know. So that's why I'm getting all these tests done and just trying to see what's going on with my leaky gut, and you know, I'm going to obviously do something about it. So in the meantime, I'm taking these 2 to help me do the number 2. Hey, so I ordered a few more test kits. The Siebel Test still hasn't come in yet. I spoke to the company a few days ago, and the package is actually lost. It was lost in the mail, so they're sending me another one right now. But I ordered here the toxic organic test, and this corresponds with this stool test that I have here. And what they're going to show is everything, you know, the yeast, mold, fungus, bacteria, different strands of bacteria at that, undigested food particles, which would show if my body is secreting enough bile. And I don't want to get too technical right here. I need to get my results first and do a bit of research before I can explain this better for y'all. But yeah, that's the test that I'm ordering. I pretty much ordered every test on the Goji Man Shopify store. And why am I going through all of this trouble paying for these tests out of my pocket, doing all this research when I have health insurance? And the simple answer to that question is that our conventional medical system is a joke, okay? They play games. And I'm tired, man. I'm tired of playing games, you know. The internet is making things so transparent now, and I'm just so grateful for that. We have so many more options, and I want to explore those options. So I don't have time to go back and forth with insurance companies to see if they will pay for these tests. They most likely won't, you know. That's just the simple fact of a matter. That's the simple fact, you know. You first have to go to a doctor and have them write you a script so you can get these tests. And, you know, many of these tests aren't even available for the average person with regular health insurance. So yeah, that's why I'm paying for these tests on my own. And hopefully I can get some answers, you know. I already told y'all that I went and seen 2 conventional GI doctors. And the first doc wasn't very helpful. He pretty much told me that I should eat more vegetables and water, drink water, and, you know, just regular stuff. Not very helpful, like as if I don't already eat a ton of raw fruits and vegetables and plenty of water and exercise. And he wasn't very helpful. Let's just put it at that. And the second conventional doctor was a little better. She wanted to get a CAT scan, and I got that done. I'll share the results in another video, probably along with all of these other tests that I'm getting done. So, you know, the CAT scan and the 5 other tests that I've gotten done, or that I'm getting done, I'll share my results, all of those, in one giant video. So yeah, this lady was like a little better, but I reached a dead end with her really quickly as well. Because now she wants to send me to a hematologist. And I mean, I'm not saying I would never see a hematologist, but I already know I have a leaky gut, okay? I have gut issues. And that was pretty much confirmed like about a year ago, before I was even diagnosed with lupus. And they just don't seem to pay that any mind when I know that's valuable information that a real health expert would be able to work with, you know. But they don't even know what I'm talking about when I mention leaky gut. So, you know, I decided to just go elsewhere because, again, I'm tired of the games. I don't want to go back and forth and just ping pong from doctor to doctor, taking all these conventional tests that don't really show the bigger picture here. Yeah, I'm really excited for this time that we're living in, and I'm pretty sure like it's just a matter of time. I'm gonna get to the root cause of my leaky gut and lupus, because I've said this before. I really do believe the root cause of my lupus and pretty much most of our autoimmune diseases is a leaky gut. You got problems with your gut, which is going to affect your immune system, you know. Just do your research. Most of our immune system is in the gut. And when you have a leaky gut, you know, there's all kinds of parasites and undigested food particles that can seep through your intestines and just wreak havoc on your body. So I just want to stop guessing and know for sure what the situation is, so I can empower myself to do something about it. Okay, you don't need to be afraid of getting tests unless it's coming from a conventional doctor where they don't really have any solutions for you other than a pill for the rest of your life. These kind of tests will empower you to take control of your health. So that's hopefully what I'm going to do here. You know, that's the plan. That's why I'm sharing this with y'all. And yeah, I'm going to take these tests, and yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. All right, so the Siebel test just came in a few days ago. I'm going to go through all those instructions and take the test in probably the next, I don't know, a week or so, because you got to prep for that test. I think you can't eat there's restrictions on foods you're allowed to eat the day before. So I'm going to just go through everything real thoroughly and take the test. And I also just wanted to remind y'all that this is going to be a 3-part series, and to just be on the lookout for parts 2 and 3. And if you made it this far, thanks. I know I talk a lot, but I know there's somebody out there who's got gut issues. You know, maybe you don't have lupus or an autoimmune disease yet, but there's lots of people with gut issues. You know, there's been a lot of funny stuff that's been going on with our food, and it's been happening for a while now. So lots of people are experiencing just a decline in their health, and most of it can be reversed. You know, it's like lifestyle and diet related. So, you know, hopefully I can completely resolve these gut issues of mine. And, you know, that's, again, the reason for why I shoot these little YouTube videos. So thanks again for watching. Give me a like, comment down below. I'll respond. I'm actually really good at that. I respond to comments. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video.